Cal got a man on base via the error. Now the Cardinal will bat for the first time, and we get a look at the first baseman, Teddy Tokheim of Stanford. Bobby, you're a big fan, huh?
Huge. Had them about a month ago in Louisville, and he put on a show. He hits the ball to left field with power, right field with power. 16 home runs, 44 RBIs, 34 extra base hits, a 1.1 OPS. I feel he's the #1 freshman hitter in the country.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Yes.
Okay.
He can really hit.
Yep. Ball jumps off his bat. There's no doubt about that. And he's got 22 multi-hit games this season. And you see the order for Escary and the Cardinal, and here's who they're going to see. Otto Espinoza gets the ball, a freshman from Huntington Beach, California. Espinoza going to get a crack at it, 2-2. This will be his 6th start with a 3.35 ERA over 43 innings. He's got 45 Ks. His last appearance, though, was May 3rd, so a couple of weeks and change. And there's the breakdown of the 4 pitches he throws.
Yeah, really good fastball. Throws it 60% of the time. And why it's so good is, look at his release height. He's 6'2", but he releases it at 6'3", which is top 10% in the country. Throws that down angle, gets on top, and gets a lot of ride and carry with that 4-seam fastball.
And here is the sophomore from Japan, Rentaro Sasaki. You see 16 homers, 47 RBIs. Burst on the scene nationally a year ago as a freshman. And he lines up as a designated hitter today for Stanford.
This kid's got a lot of power.
Oh, boy.
Especially to the pull side.
More than half his hits are extra base hits. And that's in for a strike. Fastball. Sasaki is a draft-eligible sophomore next month. Redshirted when he showed up in the spring of 2024. So therefore, the clock's been running. Swing and a miss there. Fooled by the slider.
21 or your junior year.
Yep.
And you're eligible for the draft.
What do you think, Bobby? Interesting.
He's an interesting prospect.
23 home runs, 16 this year.
I think he stays in school another year, though.
That ball is got the bat around late and still enough to drive it. Foul on the third base side.
Been struggling the last 2 weeks, hitting 172. Stanford really needs to get him going. Just fighting this pitch off. That's a good ride, carry fastball. It's hard to get on top of that pitch. Defies gravity with that spin up in the zone.
Sasaki waits on a 2-2. Did he go? Yes. Struck him out. Espinoza puts a strikeout on the board of Sasaki to start his afternoon.
And I like the sequence right here by O'Haron. Throws the fastball up and then tunnels it with that good 12-6 curveball that just disappears. And Sasaki chases down.
And here is Tokheim.
Comes out of that same window, Wes, where it's 93, 94.
Ball first pitch lifted sky high and in play, and couldn't handle it was Snyder. Remember now, Murillo not at first, the normal first baseman for the Bears. So Snyder, who's typically in right field, comes down there to try and make the play.
Right, and the point was offensive. You're going to lose a lot of slug, but defensive too. It's not an easy play with that mound and everything over there, but we did see Luke Nixon earlier make an amazing play off that mound.
Yep. Shift is on here for Tokheim. Cal's pulled around to the left. And an 0-1. Foul back, quickly 0-2 to the 3-2-hole hitter for the Cardinals.
This guy can hit. Two-strike approach is excellent. Through the middle of the field. I mean, just outstanding. His approach right there was to the backside with 2 strikes.
Fastball high, got him. 2 strikeouts for Espinosa.
Man, that's a great fastball up in the strike zone.
2 up, 2 down for Otto Espinosa. Court McDonald, Arlington, Texas. To work against Espinosa. First pitch swinging, backhanded out at second. Eric Hart got him. 3 up, 3 down. Cal retires Stanford in order. 1 in the books, no score. Uptown Charlotte, ACC Baseball Championship back in town. Was here 2 years ago when the Duke Blue Devils won the crown. We got a nice little 90-degree day. Early hint of the humidity that surely will wrap its arms around this part of the country here next month.
No doubt. The Southeast.
Maybe some of this month.
Already today?
Well, game 2 of 4 with Stanford and Cal playing here. 88, feels like 88. We got a meteorologist on staff here taking care of us. O'Haron allowed a base runner that reached on error in the first. This is Lawson Olmstead, freshman for Cal, getting us started here in the second. O'Haron reaching back, throws one through again. Olmstead is the designated hitter. He has spent a good bit of the spring bothered by a quad injury, but he'll stay in the game. He might see Cal lift him late. In terms of it's a tight ball game, they need an extra run late, they might lift him. Been a tough couple of weeks for him. Waits on a 2-1 here from O'Haron.
Olmstead hitting 417 off soft, 191 off spin. So soft means changeup. 226 overall.
3-1. Big swing and a miss on a fastball.
Probably going to see more firm than soft with him hitting 417 on anything up and soft.
Yep.
That fastball plays at the top of the strike zone for O'Haron.
28 hits and 124 at bats. And strikes out. First strikeout of the day for Torin O'Haron. Is out number 1 here in the Cal second.
That's a big swing, and he swings it almost looks like an elevated slider. It really didn't do anything. Plays like a elevated fastball, really.
Yep.
I love the way this guy throws the baseball. Wow, a tall thrower, firm front side with his front leg. The ball just jumps out of his hand.
Reaching back again, this time Kalen Applefield standing in. Applefield's in right. 38th at bat of the year. He's only got 7 hits, so he's hitting under 200. O'Haron is 0 for 6 on first pitch strikes so far. That might be the only glitch.
Yeah, because that stuff is working.
Off the plate. 3-0.
Want to attack Applefield. Limited experience coming into this game.
There's a strike at 91. And there's David Esker. 9th year, 5 NCAA tournament appearances. What an unbelievable tradition Stanford has, huh?
Won a national championship as a player.
Yep.
For Coach Marquis.
Yep.
Back in the mid-'80s.
Now you'll notice on the Stanford jerseys, we lost Mark Marquis in January, right?
Yes.
And he passed away, and Stanford is remembering their legendary coach. You'll see the number 9 marks on the jersey. To remember the legendary coach of the Cardinal. There it is.
Great man.
Yep.
One of the all-time greats in college athletics.
That ball cut on, flipped out toward right. Backing up is the second baseman, Gian. And he'll have it for out number 2 on Applefield. Yeah, Mark Marquis was a Stanford alum who then coached the baseball team to great heights. 3-time NCAA Coach of the Year. 9 times won the Pac-10 Coach of the Year. How's this one? You talked about the 2 national titles, right? 30
Yeah.
NCAA tournaments, 6 super regionals, 18 regional crowns, 11 conference regular season titles.
Pretty good. Not bad.
Let me tell you something.
How about John Elway played for him?
Yeah, 133 and 66 in postseason. 84 and 29 in the NCAA regionals.
Not bad.
Oh,
Stud. Mike Messina.
oh, it's ridiculous.
Jack McDowell.
Yeah,
Kyle Peterson.
Yeah, Kyle
There you
Peterson.
go.
Kyle, shout out for Kyle Peterson. That ball's flipped again out into shallow right field. In comes Brock Sell to handle it for the Cardinal. 3 up, 3 down, go the Bears. Bottom of the second. Next from Charlotte, we're scoreless. Well, we welcome you back uptown Charlotte. And in game 2 of day 1 of the ACC Baseball Championship 2026 version with Bobby Miranda, West Durham. And Stanford and Cal. Yeah, you got it right. They've come all the way across the country here after playing 3 last weekend. It's the way the old standings fall sometimes, friends. And here's Charlie Bates at shortstop to lead off the second for Stanford.
Right?
Otto Espinosa.
Across the street is where he grew up. In Palo Alto, California.
Yeah. Not like,
Like literally right there.
yeah, you say across the street here, you might be talking about like Kannapolis or something, but no, you're across the street out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 1-1 to Bates. O'Haron threw 10 Espinosa threw 10 first inning pitches for the Bears. And Bobby, you talked about Espinosa's right over the top. You don't see this much anymore at all. And I know you've forgotten more than I'll know, but pitching technique sometimes it's been 3/4, a third, whatever the case might be. The over-the-top style is seemingly, I don't want to say it's extinct, but it's not around much.
Yes, it's more low 3/4, almost sidearm now, but look at, he's right over the top. He has tremendous down angle on all his pitches and almost 7 feet of extension coming out of that slot as well. So he's a double whammy. It's on the hitter with the extension, and then it's a really high arm slot and release point. Both are top 10% in the country.
3-1 though it is to Bates, and he saws off to 3-1, 3-2.
Both these guys have tremendous life on their fastball. That had cut action from that high arm slot. Both pitchers really doing a nice job that their fastballs explode 92, 93. Get on the hitters.
3-2. Struck him out. Third strikeout already for Espinosa. Charlie Bates goes begging.
And there it is again, 92 on the hands, down and in. If you draw a line off the body, you want that fastball close to the body and then the line to go down and away. That's called an L. He's right on the corner of that L. Good pitch.
Moran steps in. Hit 254 on the year. Foul that away.
J.J. Moran, we had him Sunday game at Louisville. They were down to their last out and strike, and J.J. Moran goes 3-run homer to beat the Cardinals in Louisville, Kentucky that day.
Popped another fastball in there.
That's coming out. That four-seam is coming out. J.J. Moran hit that ball 453 feet in Louisville, Kentucky.
0-2. There it is, called strike 3.
He's just pumping fastballs, Wes. He's like, here it is. Good luck.
Bobby, it's over the top, right?
Yes.
And it's coming sharp.
It's got that down angle, and it defies gravity. It looks like a banana coming at you. Upside down banana. So it goes down and then kind of looks like it rises because it doesn't sink.
See, 14 strikes and 19 pitches for Espinosa here early. And Eric Gion, Cardinals second baseman. Ball one there. You see his numbers, 329, 9 homers. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Back-to-back breaking balls against Gion, switching it up.
He's got a brother that plays at Cal, who was not on the trip, Kevin. That ball is skied left center field. And that is Kadama who makes the catch. So 3 up, 3 down again for Espinosa here in the second. Still no score in Charlotte. Back here in Charlotte, we're at Truist Field, which is the home of the Charlotte Knights, the AAA affiliate of the Chicago White Sox. And they've been kind enough to go on the road for about 10 days. While they play the 2026 ACC Baseball Championships. This is game 2 of day 1. 4 games today, 4 games tomorrow. 2 then on Thursday, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, and guess what happens on Sunday at noon on ESPN2? Championship game.
Yes.
So it starts today and it runs till Sunday, all the way through on ACC Network till Saturday, and then Sunday's title game high noon on ESPN2.
Gotta love it. Can't get enough.
Ethan Kadama, who had the out to finish the half inning. Oh, nice play at third. Long throw, Moran, good. Got him. What a throw this is. What a good job. Comes off the corner here. This is a heck of a lot harder than it looks.
Love J.J. Moran at third base. Look how in he is right here. This is like almost a swinging backside, I don't know, slow roller fungo. And he's way in foul territory.
Sure
puts his
is.
foot down and makes a very strong throw. Watch, puts his foot in the ground, gets on top. Remember, fundamental number 1, the longer the throw, the more down angles required. Do not throw that from the side.
We saw Quagliano make a ton of plays, didn't we? And for
Yes.
Duke at third in the first game. And
J.J. Moran's a really good one over there as well.
he just did a terrific job covering that one. 1 out. And here's Gannon Snyder, who gets the game's first hit. That's a ball down the line. It'll get to the wall. Snyder going to turn the corner. And he's going to go in standing. And he's got his 6th double of the year. A 1-out double off the bat of Snyder, who's playing at first because of Murillo being out of the lineup, and Cal's got a runner aboard.
It's a little slider that's down in the strike zone. Not a bad pitch. Snyder hits it right off the cap. Just keeps it fair inside the foul line.
Oh, look at this fun camera angle.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Balls were flying out of here. We didn't need that camera angle in game 1. Here's Prather, who popped to short to start the ball game today.
Let's call that the Bartman camera down there.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Really?
I want to go there.
Great. Nice. Game 2. Well done.
For those of you
1 out, 1 on. There's another one down the line. That one's tug foul.
Chicago Cubs reference down the line
that was
there.
good. Very nice.
Well, I'm a White Sox fan, so got to bring it up at all costs. That wasn't that bad a pitch. Down in the strike zone.
That ball to right, and it's going to get out. The Bears are going to get a run. Snyder will turn, head for home. That's an RBI for Prather on a one-out single. And Cal's gone in front 1-0.
Prather gets a 93-mile-per-hour fastball and tomahawks it to the backside.
Yep.
That's why he's such a good hitter. Watch him get on top of this. The barrel gets above the ball. Look at that. It's above his waist. And it gets on top of it to the backside at almost 100 miles an hour.
So here is Kennedy now, who popped a second, and the bottom fell out of that. Strike one. That is Cohen Gomez in the Stanford bullpen. Now, you say, well, wait a second, it's just the third. Yeah, this is where Stanford's wobbles can turn over to tilts, right, Bobby? That pitching has kind of been a thing all year.
Yeah, their starting rotation only has one win on the docket for the entire season. They use their bullpen. They almost staff it throughout the entire season.
Yeah, they lost 2 pitchers to Georgia,
Correct.
1 to Notre Dame. Their expected number 1 has missed the season with injury. That's Christian Lim. So if you haven't followed the Cardinal plight as it relates to pitching, maybe 1 or 2 more hits and you might get to see it in full spectrum here. Kennedy, 1 ball, 1 strike. Prather, the RBI, scored Snyder to give Cal the lead here in the third.
And remember, Cal just saw O'Haron last week, so the more you see a guy, the more comfortable you are with his stuff in the box. You understand what he does. Second time through, it's showing.
4-seam fastball struck him out. Kennedy down on strikes.
Except on that one.
0 for
That's
2.
the heater we've been seeing earlier in the game.
Pop there for you.
Yes, 92 with life. Watch this ball just ride and carry. There's no sink in that at all. It defies gravity, has tremendous spin. It's a tough pitch to get on top of.
Yep. So O'Haron comes back to strike out Kennedy, and here is Campbell, who reached on error an inning ago, or 2 innings ago, rather. Quick throw over to first to keep Hideki Prather close. Campbell had a big hit in the game against Stanford on Saturday at Berkeley. 2 out, 2-run single in a 2-1 win. They lost Jacob French to injury 20-odd games ago. A guy they were very excited about this year, and Campbell has been a guy who has been kind of moved around 3-4 hole from Mike New's card. This ball's popped up, and it will reach the seats above the third base side of the Stanford dugout here in game 2. Got a Suvi. Way to go. Come to the ballpark, get a ball, everything's fine.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Take my picture, put it on the ground, Mom.
Put it on the ground.
1 ball, 1 strike for Campbell. Runner at first, Prather. High, 2-1. O'Haron is starting to slow down a little bit. He was grabbing and throwing, grabbing and throwing. Now it's more deliberate on his part.
Prather not looking to run, only 5 stolen bases on the season.
Fouled. California only had 25 stolen bases in ACC play. Bobby.
Yes,
They were
not
12th in the ACC.
I'm just going to say it's not in their system. It's not what they're into.
Now, they were 9th in home runs, though. They hit 41 home runs. You hit 40 or more, you're doing good work.
Excellent.
Typically. O'Haron from the belt here on the 2-2. That ball to short. Bates will flip. Gian, and that will take care of the Bears. 1-0 California. Golden Bears get a double from Snyder and an RBI single from Prather, and Mike News, a happy head baseball coach right now. How's it going, Coach?
Hey, good, guys. Appreciate
All right,
it.
so I want to make sure I got this right. You guys show up at SFO to fly, and Stanford's on the same flight?
That is right. Yeah. We've been together for, 6 days now.
Pretty good for rivals, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Unbelievable. Hey, Espinosa's release height, top 10% in the country.
Yep.
Is that by design, or did he come in with that arm slot? Great extension too, almost 7 feet.
Yeah, no, that's natural for him. You know, it's something that we haven't changed a bit, but it obviously is an outlier, that's kind of what you're looking for when you start looking for these metrics, and he's got a couple of them. So yeah, it's been great to have him. He's had some big games for us.
Yeah, well, he's looked good here so far. By the way, I'm not quite sure what's going to happen to Turkington and Cole Clark in the Kangaroo Court behind you, but I bet it's going to be good. So.
Oh yeah, they've all seniors there, so they've earned it. They get a couple free fines, you know.
Yeah, that's Coach, thanks, appreciate it.
All right, guys.
Good luck, Mike.
Appreciate you guys.
0-1 it is here to Nati in left field today for Stanford. David Esker, by the way, will join us in the next half inning. Another one of the Aussie influencers in college baseball here, Bobby. Senior at 245, 7 homers, 29 RBIs. Around the letters, 2-1.
Coach Esker would love to get him going. The last 2 weeks hitting 185.
This guy was originally their starting second baseman, got hurt, went to left field when he came back because of Gion's improvement during the injury. Had a home run Friday night in Berkeley. Threw out a runner at the plate the night before.
Has a lot of power. Hit a ball 468 feet this season already.
Foul that one back. 3-2.
That's a big number.
He's one of the guys, by the way, that's been to Omaha. 23 College World Series team.
Oh yeah. There's several.
All that stuff counts, man, in today's game. Full count here to Jimmy Nata.
Through the middle right there, TTI. This is a line drive. Just gets through it. That ball's down in the strike zone. It's a 107 barrel that just kept carrying.
Yep.
Kind of like a 2-iron right there.
And it's funny, the wind was kind of blowing out toward right earlier. It's pretty still based on some of the outfield flags around the ballpark. That's fouled away by Lavin, 0-1. So the game tied at 1 now. Yep. So he really went down and forced that one.
It's a good-looking swing.
Hit it a long way. String pulled on that one by Espinosa.
Watch it right here. This pitch is kind of down middle. He just gets beneath it and backspins it.
Yep.
On a line. No problem out of here.
0-2 to Lavin. Just missed, 1-2. Luke waits. That's low. Two balls, 2 strikes. Roller to the right side. Scooped at second, Ericart. 1 away.
Watch Nati's legs on this. He goes down. Look at that position with his head behind the baseball, firm front side. He's not bending his knee to go down and get it. He's going down with his eyes, staying firm with the front side. That blocks the hip and creates that bat speed through the middle of the field. Just like if you're throwing a javelin on the track and field. Same thing. Same exact action. Here's the crazy part. That firm front side, exactly the same thing you'll see if we show a side view of these pitchers. That's how you create power from the ground up to the hands.
1-1 to score. Roxell looks at a strike, 0-1. Espinoza trying to battle back after the home run by Nada. Seven home runs in 12 innings of the tournament so far, Bobby. Ball and a strike. That's in there to sell. Good looking freshman for Coach Esker. And here goes the Cal bullpen to work. Cade Columbara. Two balls and two strikes now. Columbara, a freshman from Woodland, California. Here's the 2-2. On the ground toward third. Scoop by Campbell. Throw across. 2 away. So Sell is retired on a ground ball to third. Bouncer to second. Bouncer to third. 2 down. And Sasaki back to the top of the card here in the third for Stanford.
Interesting to see how far off the line Campbell was playing. He almost caught that in front of the shortstop.
Yep.
And now they're going into a shift here.
Against Sasaki, huh? Gonna tug it around to the right.
Look at that. Can do that in college, not in the big leagues.
Taro can poke it down the left field line. He could run for a month. Because Schmidt in left field is 5 steps from the track. 1-0. I told you, Sasaki is got power. 16 homers, 47 RBIs, hitting .260. Struck out the first time against Espinoza. On the ground against the shift, and that'll take care of. Back in Charlotte with Bobby Miranda, West Durham ACC Baseball Championship Game 2 of this opening day of play, and David Esker is the head baseball coach at Stanford, and this thing was just kind of piddling along here, and then we got a double and a single off the bat of Prather to get them the lead, and boy, Jimmy Nada didn't wait around for you. He helped you, didn't he?
Yeah, he sure did. Got a nice swing on a ball, and you know they did a good job. They got a couple of hits, and you know Prather's been hot. I mean, we've seen enough of him over the last 3 days to know that he's capable, and we're pretty evenly matched, and it's you know I wouldn't be surprised if it's another 1-run game, unfortunately.
Nice thing to come across country and play the same crowd you just played 3 against, huh?
Yeah, you know my wife said it was kind of like travel ball with my son when she'd fly across the country and play against a team from Northern California.
A lot of truth to that, right?
Esky, tell us about O'Hare and what you're seeing from the dugout.
You know,
with his
hey,
stuff.
he went the first 3. We're going to go with Keenan now, but you know what? He's given us 3 innings every time out, and you know this is the way we've been pitching it all year. We got you know just keep running guys in and out. Hopefully make it tough for the offense to get settled in, and hopefully someone doesn't run into a bad inning or too bad of an inning to get us away. But we got to string some hits together. That's been an issue the last week or so. You know we can pop a few, but we're gonna have to string some hits.
You did a nice job.
Yeah, we're gonna tell people about Aiden Keenan. Thanks.
All right,
appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
You bet. And here is the second pitcher of the day for the Cardinal. This is Aiden Keenan, who's going to open the 4th. 6'2" junior from Morgan Hill, California. And has come on now to pitch for the Cardinal.
This is a power arm heater up to about 96. Could touch 7 and can really spin at almost 3,000 RPMs on that slider.
That ball is shot right back over the top of the second baseman, Gian. And a leadoff single it is for Carl Schmidt.
Came in at 97, left the barrel at 104.
Yeah.
fastball.
So
It's
there
a
you
big
go.
arm.
Get some of that. Here's Olmstead. Tried to wave at the first pitch. The strike.
Really good stuff. Keenan has a power slider. Obviously a powerful fastball. Walks have been a bit of an issue this season.
Off the plate. Ball and a strike.
20 walks at 19 2/3.
I'm always fascinated. Off the
That,
plate.
that's nasty right there, Wes.
The part that you get to with this is, and with Esker's thought pattern, if he knows how the pitching can kind of, be a little rough and tumble at times, then in this event, why stress anybody? Just go ahead and start cutting the pie up, right? Because here's the thing. If a guy gets in trouble, go ahead and lift and move on, because you're trying to survive that already. No need to stress it in a tournament event where you want to win in advance anyway.
And these guys can come back in 24 hours or 48 hours
Right.
as well.
Yeah.
If they have short stints.
That is strike 3 at the letters on a really good looking slider from Keenan.
Yes, almost 3,000 RPM spin on that breaking ball. This breaking ball just explodes. It stays up in the top quadrant, but it's nasty. Horizontal break, almost 20 inches on that pitch.
Olmstead goes down on strikes. There's one away. Single off the bat of Schmidt, still alive. This is first pitch swinging. Popped up Applefield over on the third base side, and that's out of play.
I like his stuff. How about 97 on the heater,
Yeah.
and then spins his breaking ball.
This is just
Almost
the
3,000 RPM.
just the 7th appearance of the year for Aiden Keenan.
Well, strikes have been an issue. That's the only thing that he has to clean up in his arsenal. Everything's there. Right-handed hitters are only hitting 204
Yeah.
on the season.
Got 7 career starts.
Little change piece too.
Yep. He faced Michigan in February. In his first start of the season, struck out 6. And now trying to be part of the puzzle here in Charlotte for the Cardinal. Skied infield side. And at third base, Morin. Whoa! And now throw back over. Did they get him? No. Safe under the tag. At first is Schmidt. This was closer than it probably needed to be for Cal.
Ooh, I don't know. They might want to take a look at this.
And David Esker has got a clipboard in one hand, a stopwatch in the other, and walking out. Look at this play by Moran. Oh, he's out.
He's out on the
I
tag.
think he's out on the tag.
Yeah. No need to hold the base. And we're not going to take a look at it.
Wow.
Interesting.
Wow.
You got a freshman over there as a first baseman. I think if he's an upperclassman, he's got a little more experience with this. He's like, yeah, no problem. I've got him.
Brandon
He is
Henson
dead out.
is the first base umpire. So Eric Hart,
That's unfortunate right there. Take
Apple.
a look at that.
Applefield on the infield fly for out number 2. Looked like they might have had the double play dead to rights, but
And by the way, Wes, 98 on that fastball.
yeah. Well, this guy's in there to move it now. 1-0, fisted foul. Brady Eric Hart. 217. Fly ball to right in his first appearance. We're 1-1 here in the 4th. There's the fastball. Was that slider rather? I'm sorry. Cut the slider in there.
84. Big arm right here as a junior. He'll be a draft, I'll tell you that right now. Even if he's not throwing strikes, he'll get in the organization. And
got a strikeout. Struck out 2, allowed the single. And that will take care of Cal in the 4th. 1-1 game here at the ACC Baseball Championship.
this is the fundamental of a lower half right here. Watch throwing and hitting. They're identical. Watch the lower half at release. Firm front side that transfers the energy from the ground into the hand. Now watch the hitter, same thing. Firm front side transfers the energy into the hands and creates bat speed. So arm speed, bat speed, lower half almost identical. Hitting, pitching, they're both the same thing.
1-1 game. Espinoza to work. First pitch off the bat of Tokheim and handled that there. Trying to sort it out. And Gannon Snyder came in to make the play from first. Big old blue sky here in uptown Charlotte.
Gorgeous day.
Nice.
Perfect for baseball. Love baseball in May.
Out number 1. And here is Court McDonald after the fly ball to Snyder. Home run by Nadi. Double off the bat of Snyder. RBI single from Prather, and that's how we are 1-1. And Espinoza has gone 2-0 to Court McDonald.
And he's been on fire, hitting over 375 in the last 2 weeks. 360 off right-handed pitching.
In for a strike.
There's a reason he's in the 3-hole for the Cardinal.
3 hits for Cal, just 1. That's the home run for Stanford.
And that was a laser beam.
Did he go? Nope, did not. 3 balls and a strike to McDonald. McDonald bounces second. Off the plate, first walk issued by Espinoza. He has struck out 4 and now walked his first here in the 4th with 1 out. Charlie Bates is next. Shortstop for the Cardinal. Long throw on the try and steal, and in for the stolen base is McDonald, who went on first move. Bates swung through a ball that was low. I'll tell you this, Prather did a good job getting the ball out to give this even a chance, Bob.
Just a good jump. I mean,
yeah, great jump.
Just tried to beat it with a short throw, but no shot on that one.
0-1 the count. Fastball inside, ball and a strike. Here to Charlie Bates.
This could be huge right here with 1 out. You're a knock away from potentially scoring the go-ahead run.
Stanford stole just 20 bases against the league this year. California only allowed 29 stolen bases in ACC play. That was 8th in conference play. Up and away. 3 balls and a strike to Bates. And that's ball 4. 5-pitch walk, first and second now.
Something cooking right here.
Yep, 2
for the
walks
Cardinal.
from Espinosa. 2 walks and Moran with 1 out.
And J.J. Moran, he has some pull power. Saw him live hit a ball, a 3-run homer, 453 feet. Looking at it on the stat sheet right here. And he's been hot lately, 321 the last 2 weeks.
In the California pen, you get a look at Cade Columbara. Stanford was 1 for 26 with runners in scoring position last weekend. We saw that script get flipped by Duke today, and about several other scenarios.
Well, this is one of their best guys with runners in scoring position. 300 average.
Yep.
Slugging almost 600.
And I think they may be making a change here.
Or some talk about what we want to do right here. These programs know each other very well.
Yep.
And got to know each other even better on the flight over.
Yeah, about to say. Exactly right. Well done on you. So a talk with Espinosa. Chris Bottishbaugh
they're making
is the
the
pitching
change.
coach, and they are going to make the change. And we get a timeout here in Charlotte. We're in the 4th. Back after this. We got a 1-1 ball game, bottom of the 4th. Stanford at the plate. A couple of walks issued by Otto Espinosa, and after 52 pitches, he is done. But through 3 1/3, he struck out 4, walked 2, allowed the home run to Nati. And Bobby, he had it rolling in the first 2 frames.
Yeah, I like his stuff. Has that high arm slot, throws down angle. The ball just explodes out of his hand. The only hiccup is that home run to center field. But other than that, the 2 walks, I mean, I thought he did a nice job.
Yeah, Nati's solo shot to straightaway center enough to tie the ball game. So Espinosa's day is done, and the Golden Bears have handed the ball to a 6'4" freshman from Woodland, California. Meet Cade Columbara, 20 innings, 0-2 with a 3.15 ERA, 18 Ks in 20 frames, 21 hits.
Another power arm up to 93 with his heater. A lot of fastball usage. 62% of the time he throws that pitch, but the slider is wipeout. 143 average against that pitch.
First and second with 1 out in the pitch. First one's right down the seam for strike 1.
There's a slide piece.
J.J. Moran at third base, called out on strikes in the second. There's a look. You got Bates at first and McDonald out at second. Both were walks. Just missed. Another slider. Bobby, the right-on-right slider is just like, it's a fabric of the game now, isn't
No
it?
doubt about it. You want that pitch moving down and away from the righty. Sometimes you'll see those hip sliders. That's a dangerous area.
That ball is shot over the top of the shortstop, Kennedy, and into left field, and Stanford's got him loaded here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Yeah, 2 things happened there. That's a line drive that could have been caught by the Cal shortstop, so you've got to take your time, make sure that goes through.
Yep.
Let's take a look at it right here. And then it's hit 107 miles an hour. That's just that's good base running right there. You want to go station to station on a head-high line drive. That ball was smoked.
Here's Gian. That ball, first pitch, slapped it high in the air, Applefield will come over and give way. Kadama, and that will be enough to tag and score from third. McDonald to give Stanford the lead.
That was interesting how he conceded the run and tried to protect the runner from second base going to third.
Right.
I'd almost rather see him throw that ball through the cut, and then the cut man can decide what to do with the baseball.
So Stanford's gone in front 2-1. Gian gets the RBI on the sacrifice, and the Cardinal go in front. There's a first pitch strike to Nadi.
It was almost like they had some miscommunication in the outfield, too.
Right.
I don't think he was lined up properly, so he probably was like, I'm not behind the baseball.
Remember, Applefield's out there replacing Snyder, who's at first for Murillo.
Right.
So Kadama ended up being the guy that was in charge of the traffic pattern. He ended up taking the play from Applefield.
You want to try to get behind that baseball as much as possible and then run through it toward your target.
Shift is to the left side here for Nadi. Shift wouldn't have been any good last at bat. He hit it over the wall in dead center. Now it's 1 ball and 2 strikes to Nadi. Stanford's gained the lead 2-1.
That off-speed pitch is a lot of cut away from arm side. So that's cutting away from a right-handed hitter. If you want to hit that pitch, you got to go right center and see it up.
Runner goes. They slice it back through the middle. This will pay off. Bates is going to score easily. To third will go Moran. 3-1 in favor of the Cardinal. Nadi has now got 2 RBIs.
Nadi had a great approach. Slider, fastball, either way, he's good to go. But that was a 92-mile-an-hour heater. I like that approach on that side of second. This ball's up and out over the plate. That's how you stay on it. See his chest staying through that pitch. And hits it through the shift right here on the back side. There's nobody over there.
That's a 2-run fourth for the Cardinal, all with 2 outs and looking for more. Here's a little soft roller up the first base side, and they will retire Lavin. And that'll take care of the fourth, but not before the Cardinal get 2 runs on 2 hits and take the lead. Well, we welcome you back. Still to come in this event, you're going to see 5 of the top 40 in Kylie McDaniel's MLB draft sheet. Vaughn Lackey, Drew Burris will be here on Thursday afternoon with Georgia Tech. AJ Gracia, Eric Becker tomorrow with Virginia. Zion Rose later tonight.
I mean,
with the Cards.
Awesome list right there.
And you see Louisville Pitt is the nightcap, scheduled to start at 9. Notre Dame and Clemson at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Tiger Faithful will be here. You see already one of our second-round games has been determined. Duke from the 16 seed will take on Virginia. First time Chris Pollard's seen his old team since taking the job with the Wahoos. And then Miami is going to meet either Stanford or Cal. And right now it's the Cardinal with a 3-1 lead, Bobby.
And 9 o'clock tonight, the nation's leader in home runs and RBIs, Tate Davis, will be on this field.
Yeah, sure will. Aiden Keenan rather, to Ethan Kadama.
But to your point, we got a good one here so far.
Yep, been interesting. Nadi hit the home run, and he's got the RBI single as well an inning ago.
He's been really good through the middle of the field today. That's what Coach Esker has been looking for. I think he's really, really good. Watch some video on him. When he's good, he's going through the middle.
I'll tell you, the thing that caught your eye was Gian putting the ball in play on the sacrifice just to get it far enough into the outfield to make sure they got the first set of the runs. Then you got the RBI off the bat of Nadi. Meanwhile, that allows Esker now to ride Aiden Keenan as far as he needs to. Stanford, they'll divide this up. Could be 4 or 5 guys, even if things are going great. It's 2-2 here to Kadam.
They love using multiple arms throughout this season.
Yep. 3-2 now. Travis Kodak behind the plate. He's kept everybody pretty content for the most part. Here's the full count. Ball 4. Leadoff walk.
Already.
Cohen Gomez been up and down like the market. Third time I've seen Gomez stand up and start throwing. Down, up, down, up. It's got to be the loosest player in college baseball.
It's either the market or Catholic Church.
Here is Snyder now. Remember, he had the double and eventually scored the Golden Bear run. Now you're going to drive one to left, and that's a tough play. It's over the head of Nadi. Into third will go Kadama. And how about Gannon Snyder? 2 doubles.
Have a day to the pull side. This came in at 96. Snyder with some serious bat speed. This ball was torched to the pull side.
And that'll give Prather a chance with nobody out.
Now the common theme on both of those doubles, those balls are down in the strike zone, Wes.
Yeah.
He likes it down there.
It's a pitch up and away. Snyder's got 5 doubles all year. He's got 2 of them today. Prather looks all the way, takes that for a strike. Bobby, let me ask you, I mean, this simplistic in nature might be irrelevant to the operation because they play in so many ballparks. Stanford Cal never been in this ballpark.
Never even practiced at this ballpark.
Yeah, they didn't practice at the ballpark. So they're coming in here, and Nadi, I mean, he had a jump, but he didn't know the ballpark, doesn't know the bounces, right?
Yes. Now, that's why I would say at this park, the way the ball carries, you don't know the ballpark, play super deep.
Yeah.
And just let everything come to you.
Yeah.
And carry out to you.
Because in all honesty, Snyder might get a hit there, maybe not, but he's not on second.
Sure.
And to that point, you're probably looking at, you know, Kadama staying at second, right?
Yeah.
If he plays deep.
If I'm coaching a game on this field, I have a hard time seeing a ball hit the ground beyond my outfielders.
2-2, struck him out. Good looking pitch right there. Prather goes down. He is got a single, but he's 1 for 3.
That's an elevated breaking ball, but here's the deal. He spins it at 3,100 RPMs. That's a tight breaking ball, even though it's up. Sweeps away from the right-hand hitter, and it's difficult to hit.
Whatever Keenan's packing with the movement there, fooled Prather. Here's Jet Kennedy. He is a frustrated 0 for 2. Scoop fly ball to second.
Average major league breaking ball, is 2,500 spin. That's at 3,126.
That's crazy.
There it is again.
Yep, that's a slider.
May see that again.
Yeah, right? Kennedy waits.
You have to keep your chest on this baseball. You have to keep your front shoulder on this baseball. Let it travel, let it get deep. Think right center. You can still pull it, but your energy and your thought process is right center to be able to hit that.
Yeah. Got him on the strikeout. Big strikeouts here for Keenan. He got Prather, and now he puts Kennedy down on strikes.
Watch Kennedy's front foot step toward the third base line. They call that the bucket. There's no shot on this. See how it bails out? You can see that hip leave, and then you see the path of the bat going right toward the Stanford dugout. That's called outside in versus inside out. You want to stay inside that baseball, drive it through the middle of the field to the backside.
2 away.
And he's just spinning it.
Yep. Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you?
Yep.
3,000 RPMs and 86 miles an hour. That's an elite pitch.
Cade Campbell tried to go the other way, tried to get up on top of it.
Well, now you're talking. That's more like it. Trying to go to the backside. May need to keep him honest right here with maybe an elevated fastball out of that same tunnel, that same release point, with all those repeated sliders.
Aiden Keenan.
There you go.
How about that? Went fastball. And after allowing second and third, it was amazing, Bobby.
This is really good stuff. The slider, power breaking ball, and then the fastball elevated at the top of the strike zone. Outstanding.
Alaska, the epicenter of college baseball. Teams holding their breath for a chance to dogpile in America's heartland. It's the NCAA Baseball Selection Show with watch parties all over the country. Let the road to Omaha begin.
And fly ball to left. That's Schmidt hauling in the ball off the bat of Broxell. And one away here in the Stanford fifth inning. Cardinal in front. So there is D1 Baseball's projected ACC regional host, Georgia Tech, a 2 national seed, Carolina a 4, Florida State 11. That's according to the Monday prognostications of the boys at D1.
So if you win, you stay at home, except for Florida State if their partner does not win.
That's correct. Yep. And Cade Columbara fires a strike in to Rentaro Sasaki. 3-1 Stanford. They had 2 in the fourth.
And Sasaki out of a pretty good high school. Same as high school as Shohei Ohtani.
Wow.
And his dad was Shohei Ohtani's high school baseball coach. How about that?
Sasaki is sometime joined on his college baseball circuit by the Japanese media. Ball in the dirt, 1 and 2. And Rentaro stands in and waits here. Hitting at 259, 16 homers. He's walked 44 times, by the way, struck out 48. That ball is pushed against the shift to the left side. Again, left field, it just rolled all the way out to Schmidt. So it's a 1-out single for Sasaki.
Hitter's doing a nice job of getting on top of some high fastballs right here. Watch him tomahawk this at the letters.
Yep.
And Kell was in a shift here, and he beats it to the backside. It's impressive.
Tokheim now, feel like Stanford at 3-1. Bobby, if you're going to make a move, you can do it here at the top of the card, right?
Well, this is their guy, Teddy Tokheim. In my opinion, the best freshman hitter in the country.
Almost 350 on the year. Off the plate.
Let's review some of his numbers. 34 extra base hits, a 1.1 OPS.
Yep.
Hitting 373 off lefties, 343 off right-handed pitchers, and over 1,000 OPS versus both right and left. I mean, this guy's real.
So 1 ball, 1 strike to Tokheim. Sasaki at first. 3-1 Stanford. That ball toward the gap in left center. Schmidt trying to get there, and Will, nice running catch of it. Out number 2.
Yeah, Teddy just missed this right off the end of the bat. It's an off-speed pitch. Just missed it.
More activity in the Stanford bullpen. First pitch to Court McDonald. In there for a strike. Hurst Palmer is warming in the Stanford bullpen, by the way. Left-hander.
Not a shocker.
Might be the next candidate.
That's
for
par
Esker.
for the course.
For Esker. 1 ball, 1 strike to McDonald. And rolled over foul. 1 and 2. See Columbara trying to get the Bears into the dugout here and end the 5th. Fisted back this way, almost jumped the net. I was hoping we might get a chance to see some of Bobby Miranda's athleticism today on a foul ball.
Oh, sure. Let's go. I'm ready to play. Give me a uni.
I'll tell you this, you better make the play because nobody up here else is a candidate.
I got you, Wes.
Yeah.
I got you, Wes.
Not leaning on Bob Schuster, dude, I can tell you that.
Legend.
Camera would be busted and laying in the floor. 1-2. That ball is blasted down the line and foul. And I mean, McDonald almost took it the short way. This ball just hit on the other side of the pole. And I think McDonald knows it was.
I think if the stadium's just a little bit, maybe 305, and it's a home run.
See
Yeah,
right there, it's in the corner, just on the other side, a couple feet right of the pole. He was trying to go the short way. 1 and 2. That's in the dirt. 2 and 2. Nice cover by Hideki Prather, by the way.
That guy's a good player right there.
Talking about Prather?
Yeah.
Yeah. You think about that position in the ACC right now? Oh, pretty good.
No doubt.
Pretty good.
And Prather leads off for the Bears.
Yeah, that's exactly right. 2-2. Try to run one in at 93. So here we go to full.
Get a head start right here with 2 outs.
Yep.
If you're the base runner.
And Columbara going to walk off here. Pitch clock down to 5. Then gets the reset. Runner goes. Ball 4. It is a 2-out walk to McDonald, and it's 1st and 2nd for Charlie Bates.
This is huge right here because now with that walk, Suzuki's only 180 feet from home plate.
That's right.
A little knock here and there, and that's a run for the Bears.
So Charlie Bates, who walked and scored an inning ago to make it 3-1. Looks at ball 1.
Bates hitting just under 300 with runners in scoring position on the season.
More importantly, it's now 5-1 for the Cardinal.
And the pitch is up in the strike zone. You do not want to pitch in the joy zone up. Thought that would be okay because it was on the L, which is close to the body. That line you throw to, close to the body. But Bates knew what to do with it. Turns on it to the pull side.
Here's Moran, singled an inning ago.
And that's hard to do. And hit that in the left, like dead right field.
6-1 ball game now here in Charlotte.
This with that 2-out walk just kills you.
5 runs in the last 2 innings for Stanford. That's in the dirt. A ball and a strike. Boy, every home run hit out of here has been no doubt.
Yes.
My God. Even the one that I hit to the deepest part of the yard, Bobby, it was out. Wasn't any crawling over the wall for sure.
I think the first home run that Smith hit was probably the weakest home run. It just got out of here. But, yeah, watch this pitch. I mean, that's up an inner half. Kind of pulls his arms in.
Yep.
And stays short to the ball. That's how you hit a fastball up and in.
1-2 off the plate. 2
For
and
power.
2. Yeah.
Man, that was a good-looking swing.
So whatever you think Caden Smith's first home run was, his second was clearly
His second one.
his second one was clearly fine.
I think it might have been out in the street.
That's right out there with Ty Head of NC State. He hit one, broke up traffic. People trying to get to the workplace. Columbara comes back and gets the strikeout of Moran, but the damage is done. Charlie Bates, 3 runs, and he goes over the wall in right. Look at this. Yeah. Cardinal in front of the Bears when we continue from Charlotte. Well, Charlie Bates rocked it out of here in the right field over the wall in right. Make it 6-1 Stanford. We go to the 6th inning, and staying true to form is David Esker, because we go to the 6th, and guess what? Here's the 3rd pitcher of the day. Look at 6 foot, 212-pound freshman Mike Erzpalmer from San Clemente, California, making his 27th appearance. 6.26 ERA and 27 1/3, Bobby.
Yeah, and a really good arm from the left side. First lefty in this baseball game. Take a look at his side release. What I mean by that is toward first base. His release is 2.5 feet off the rubber, kind of across his body toward the first base bag. It gets an angle on the righties and the lefties.
Schmidt, Olmsted, Applefield.
He ranks top 10% in the country in that release.
1-0 it is to Carl Schmidt. Fly ball in the gap in left center. Erzpalmer. And Schmidt, by the way, is hurt. Yep, Carl Schmidt's going to go into second on the hobble.
Yeah, didn't touch first base, I don't think. He touched it, but it wasn't a smooth touch. Something happened on the round.
So Schmidt will stay in the game.
Get a little limp right there. This ball's up in the strike zone. See, that's right there, center cut. Let's take a look and see what happened when he was rounding first. Oh, he's already limping right there.
Yeah, no, he's. And that ball to third, gathered over there. Moran throws across the diamond. Out. Schmidt will stay at second with 1 away.
That ball was close to getting up the line a little bit.
Yeah. So Schmidt, whatever it is ailing him, he's staying in the game. I'm sure Cal trainer Cal is challenging the previous play. Think he was safe.
Thinking the throw pulled Teddy Tokheim off the bag.
Okay.
Now, you have to understand, Teddy's a freshman, not a lot of experience at first base. They're trying to work him in over there. And it looks like he has a tendency to kind of pre-stretch. What I mean by that is he's already in that glove foot a little bit more towards the thrower. You got to stay even with your feet. He's a little bit off. That's actually not a bad job, but he might be off the bag.
Oh, he is right there. Yeah.
I stand corrected. He's even. That throw really went up the line.
Yeah. He's clearly off the bag here.
Now, when does he go off the bag?
I don't think he catches the ball
Until he's
after
off
his
the
foot's
bag.
Off the bag, yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be tight, whether there's enough video evidence to overturn this.
For the record, I might be sub 500 on this stuff.
A lot of times when they don't have.
Watch
Here
the
we go.
foot and the ball
Catch.
arrive.
I think he's out. I think he's out. That's just my call right there, that he is out. Yeah, I think
Might
he's,
not be enough to sell it.
I think he's on the bag right there. And all you have to do is catch the ball for like a millisecond.
Ball has to enter the glove, right?
Yeah, and
Not
then
even.
you-
It
and
doesn't
then-
have to. The catch doesn't have to be completed.
No.
Like he doesn't have to wrap
It's
it
just
or
a
any of that.
millisecond in the leather.
Right.
Boom, you catch it, secure it. Foot comes off, and he's out.
I think right there he's
Yeah, I think
on
he's
the bag.
out. I think so, but it's hard to
You
tell.
can't see the front toe though. You can't see the top of the foot.
The call's out.
It is,
so
but
it's
the
going to
call's
be
gonna
difficult,
stand.
right? I think it's going to be difficult.
Yeah, we'll see.
But I see what you're saying. That little gap right there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I stand corrected. I think Teddy did a nice job on that throw. That was a unusual throw by JJ at third because he is super solid over there.
Yep. Well, they're completed the review. And we're going to hear from Linus Baker. What do we have, Linus?
At the video review is called about Stan. Cal is charged.
There you go. Stands.
That's it. So that'll be out number one, Olmstead, 5-3. And here is Kalen Applefield.
See, and that's unfortunate right there because you pull a ball to the left side.
Right.
The runner does not advance. Now you got to get a hit to score a run.
For a strike, a little soft breaking ball from Erzbomber.
If the Bears are on third, less than two, now it's just a ground ball in the infield, fly ball in the outfield. Much easier.
Still a 6-1 ball game. Cal's just 1 for 5 with runners in scoring position today. Runner at second is Schmidt. Two balls and a strike.
I was going to say, Wes, situational hitting is so important for scoring runs. There's hitting, and then there's offense. And offense has a system to it. Score out an inning. Got to know what you want to do up there. Have a plan.
Wow. Cooked one up there.
93.
Yep. On the edge.
Really good arm. It's been a theme all day long.
Lifted towards center. McDonald. Oh my, oh my. Lost it somewhere in the sky. And Schmidt was able to get back to the bag at third. Applefield is on at first.
So lost it in the sun right here. That's communication prior to the pitch. You got to keep looking at the sun. You're talking to your left fielder, your right fielder, and you're saying, hey, man, this sun's in my eyes if the ball gets up here. And you don't call it too early. He has no idea where it's at. And as a left fielder, you're always going after the ball until you hear something.
Whoa. There you go.
Yeah, it's blinding for sure.
You look straight up on the skyline of Charlotte, and once you pass the buildings, it hits you right in the face. Soft roller back through the box, and there's one tag and a throw to first. That's a heck of a play. That Gian did a whale of a job. Just talk about taking the steam right out of Cal.
Cannot run into a tag right there. Put the brakes on and score a run at least. Check this out. Runs right into a tag. Put the brakes on early. Stay away from the double play. You do score a run.
Well, 2026 ACC Baseball Championship in Charlotte. Day 1, Game 2. Still 2 more to go tonight. California trailing Stanford 6-1. Otto Espinoza got off to a nice start, gave up a home run to Nadi. Gannon Snyder's got 2 doubles. Meanwhile, the Cardinal, Charlie Bates a 3-run homer, Jimmy Nadi a solo shot, and Cardinals are starting to divide up the bullpen, pick sides, and so are the Golden Bears. Cows to their 3rd arm of the day. And here's the 5'10", 185 senior from Burbank in California. Meet Cole Clark here. 4-3 with 35 frames worked, 43 Ks, and an ERA of 3.3, Bob.
Yeah, strike thrower at the standard, 3 walks per 9. That's what you're looking for. 86-90, a lot of cutters, and then that big curveball from that short arm circle.
Yep.
Can really spin it.
He worked a couple times last weekend against Stanford. He started his college career at Loyola Marymount. 1 year to junior college, now in his 2nd campaign in Berkeley. He was the winner in the Saturday game to close the regular season for the Bears. He is kind of the back end of the bullpen, typically for Mike New, but ain't no need for tomorrow at this point. You got to try and find a way to get the Cardinal bottled up and hope that the Bear bats can wake up if you're Cal. And here is the guy that just made the play in the field.
That always happens.
Yep, Gian, who had the 4-3 double play.
That was just too easy pickings on this double play. Got to put the brakes on here. The tag, maybe out of the baseline anyway. If you put the brakes on and stay away from that tag, they get the force at first, and then they have to get you in a rundown or something like that, and maybe tag you out later. The run would score.
I'm just going to tell you, if Miranda's coaching the team, he's waiting on you at the top step. Maybe not even letting you get to the top step. Might meet you step out onto the field. 2-0. Lifted to left center. On the move is Schmidt. He can't get there. That ball's going to drop in. Gian's got a leadoff double. Carl Schmidt,
Limping.
I hate to say this, in left field is a bit of a liability when it comes to flag and fly balls at this point.
We saw that coming out of the box. Something's the matter with his leg, his gait. He's having a hard time getting after the baseball. You can see it right here. Definitely not playing at 100%. It's a pretty nice celly at second base right there.
So Gian there, double play now, leadoff double here in the 6th. And Nadi has homered and singled and driven in 2 today.
There's that curveball. He likes it. Throws it a lot.
Oh and 1 to the Aussie. Fouled out of play. Let's rack it up for inning 3 here in Charlotte. Good pitch by Espinoza, better hit.
Yeah, that 2-iron line drive to center field. Got out of here in a hurry. And he's been through the middle of the field all day. Another RBI later in the game on the right side of second.
12 monthly hit games this year for Nadi. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stanford was 1 for 26 last weekend against the Bears with runners in scoring position. So, of course, they're 3 for 4 today.
Of course.
Of course. And leading by 5 runs here in the 6th. Fouled out.
Well, in game 1, NC State, they walked 10 batters in a whole weekend series against Duke earlier in the season.
Yeah.
And then today they walked, I believe it was 12.
NC State? Yeah,
Yeah.
correct. Season high walk total.
In 1 game.
Yeah, that's it.
That's baseball.
Sure is, Susan. 2 and 2. Here's the other thing. Duke set a record today. Actually, they tied one that was set in 1985. That's alone something. If you want perspective of the event and all those things, right? The That ball is smashed left center field. That might be out of here off the top of the wall. Easily scoring is Gian to make it 7-1. And Nadi is 3 for 3 with 3 runs batted in. A double, a single, and a home run. Triple from the cycle.
Jimmy Nadi, have a day. I mean, look at his approach through the middle of the field. Coach Esker's been waiting on this the last few weeks. He's seen the ball up in the strike zone, not trying to pull it. Energy through the middle, and just takes his hands. Direct route, hanging breaking ball. Feet from getting out of here.
Yep, and Chris Bodishball is out. He is the Bodishball rather is the pitching coach for the Bears, and he is out to visit here. And California's got more activity in the bullpen too. So it's a win or go home scenario for both these schools here in this first round of play. But now all of a sudden it feels like the Cardinals are starting to warm up at the plate. 6 runs on 6 hits.
And Nadi has been
since the 3rd inning.
A 185 average the last 2 weeks coming into this tournament.
Yep.
A lot of talent, a lot of bat speed there. He's fixed his approach through the middle of the field today and seeing some great results.
That ball whistled foul. First base side. I tell you, it's in the 90s here today. Just checking a moment ago, the temperatures are expected also to be in this neighborhood, maybe a degree or 2 more tomorrow. Beautiful days in Charlotte. And later this afternoon, going to be in the 90s. Tomorrow, same type day.
As long as it's dry, keep that rain away.
Little forecast of rain for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all right around 50%. Welcome to the ballpark, sir.
Is that a Modelo in his hand right there?
On the bend.
He earned it.
And check swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes. See the runner, Nadi at second. He's got 3 RBIs and a 3 for 3 day. 7-1 ball game. Struck him out there. Cole reached back and dropped it in. Cole Clark, nicely done.
A lot of movement on that pitch.
Wasn't sure where Clark's afternoon was going to go after a double and an RBI. 2 doubles, actually. But he gets Lavin swinging, and now Sell steps in. He's 0 for 2. 9-hole hitter for the Cardinal today. And he'll step off to keep Nadi back toward the bag. It's interesting. 7 for 22 is Stanford. 4 for 7 with runners on. Cal is 6 for 24, 3 for 14 with runners on. That ball glanced off the glove of the pitcher. Quick throw to first, not in time. Sell down the line, beats it out. It's 1st and 3rd now with 1 out here in the Stanford 6th.
Hard 90 right there by Sell. That's unfortunate. Off the leather. I think if that ball is hit a little, he's got a play right there if he doesn't touch the ball.
Might be an easier play than the one he tried to make.
Really great effort
really
right
good.
there. A banger. Ooh.
I'm telling you, man.
That's closer than it looked live.
Sell was selling. Here's Bodishball back out again from the Cal dugout, and this will be the change. And Cole Clark, a quick visit. He will come out of the ball game. California going to make a change. Next up, Ethan Foley when we continue in Charlotte. Here in Charlotte at Truist Field, uptown, we're watching Game 2 of the first round of the ACC Baseball Championship, and California has gotten into their fourth pitcher of the day, and this is Ethan Foley, a senior at 6'3", 220 from Lancaster, California, making his 18th appearance, 54 2/3. Struck out 43 and a 5 1/4 ERA, Bobby.
Yeah, strike machine right here, under the standard, 3 walks per 9. Throws it in there at a high level. That heater's up to 93. Going to show a lot of sliders. Pretty good changeup down in the zone with arm side movement. This is one of their very top guys.
Yeah, so we get a look here at Foley while we play on in the Stanford 6th inning. Second pitcher of the frame, Clark started it. And now Foley, who closed the game on Friday and Saturday for the Bears, comes in here in the 6th trying to shut down the Cardinal. And they're going to try the double move here, and out at the plate is Nadi. Double steal, and they got Nadi on the back end. It goes 2-6-2, I think, on the put out at the plate.
A great job by Kennedy, the shortstop for the Cal Bears, coming and getting this baseball. See him, he catches it in front on the grass, shortens the throw, and an outstanding tag by Hideki Prather. That was well executed.
Sasaki took the ball in the count. So out at second is Sell.
You're going to see a lot of arm side movement right here from Foley.
Here's
Likes
Foley.
to run the ball arm side away from lefties. There it is right there.
Loaded up, fired it in there. 92. Foley, what slider change you said with fastball?
Yeah, he's what we call a pronator. He comes over the top, but his wrist pronates on the inside of the baseball. So he gets a lot of arm side movement because of that.
Fastball away. Sasaki. He'll wait here on a 3-0. They need Foley to throw a strike. There it is. Low 90s fastball.
He said his movement has been up to almost 20 inches on the arm side, even though he's got that high arm slot with that wrist pronation on the inside of the baseball.
And there's ball 4.
Usually guys that do that have a hard time spinning it, getting their fingers out in front of the ball because they like to stay inside it so much.
Sasaki goes on the walk. 2-out pass. So first and second, here's Teddy Tokheim. Second batter to face Ethan Foley. You better be careful here now. .16 home runs, Tokheim taking a strike.
That's a good fastball right there at the knees, down in the strike zone. You got to pitch him tough right here because this guy can really, really mash.
0-1 to Tokheim. 0 for 3 today. Strikeout, 2 fly balls. 1-1. From Seattle.
Wes, you said 0 for 3. I mean, that's highly unlike Teddy Tokheim in a baseball game to go 0 for, even as a freshman.
Off the plate. Slider away.
Hitting almost 360 in the last 2 weeks and almost 360 overall on the season. With 16 bombs.
See Stanford's 5 for 7 home run, half dozen RBIs with runners in scoring position. That's where they stand now. Slapped at third, and around the corner, Stanford's going to plate 2 more. Sell is in to score. Here comes Sasaki, and he will slide in. 9-1 in favor of the Cardinal.
And it was just a matter of time. Teddy Tokheim gets his big knock like he's done so many times. That's his 35th extra base hit of the season. And his approach to Foley was absolutely perfect right there. He has that arm side fastball that runs in. Oh, that's a breaking ball. My apologies. That's a breaking ball that didn't do anything. Call that a cement mixer. And Teddy pulls it right down the line, smokes it at 100 miles an hour.
Sure did. Now all of a sudden, here's Court McDonald.
That fooled me live because it didn't do anything. It was straight as a string.
Stanford got 5 extra base hits, 3 doubles, 2 home runs in the ball game today. Tokheim the latest 2-run double. Off the plate.
Like I said earlier about sometimes when you see these guys with a high slot and they pronate on the inside of the ball,
yeah,
they have a hard time getting around the front of it and getting outside the ball to make it spin. That's exactly what happened on that double.
That ball slapped towards center field. Kadama. Nope, over his head. Look out now. McDonald going to stand at second. It's 10-1. That's a hit and an RBI for Court McDonald.
And Kadama's having a tough time with that sun. You see him try to put his hand up there. Gets turned around. That's the worst feeling as an outfielder. You don't see where the ball is. You're not taking the proper line. You want to get back to the spot. And you're like, oh, misjudged this one, and now I don't even see it.
And again, of note, California. That ball's fouled away by Charlie Bates. He wrote a double off the wall. He walked and scored and hit a 3-run homer. His last at bat. 0-1 to Bates. 4 runs already in the 6th. Swing and a miss there.
That's what Foley does really well with that arm side fastball. He's got to keep it down in the strike zone. Let that thing eat down at the knees.
Stanford 7 for 9 with runners in scoring position. They lost 2 of the 3 they lost last week in Berkeley. Here's the 5th inning. Charlie Bates homer. Full time. Exactly right.
Probably the best breaking ball I've seen him throw today, 85 miles an hour, but the spin is only 2,100. Think about that. We've seen breaking balls at 3,000 RPMs today.
That's fouled out of play by Bates.
And that's a changeup. Like you were saying, Wes, these pronators are really good at the changeup and the fastball. I'd throw the changeup right on right more if I'm him.
Some guys do it the next level, right?
Sure. This level.
1-2. Bates was sitting on a fastball, just missed it. A little late.
Matter of fact, I think if you want to get an elite hitter out, you got to go same side changeup and fastballs in. You know, a guy like a Von Lackey, Take Davis, Drew Burris.
Right.
Breaking balls do not get it done with the elite guys. They recognize it too much.
We have a bunch of guys here with the notepads tonight. Holy smokes, won't they?
Oh, yeah.
1-2 off the plate. 2-2.
They call that heat. There'll be some heat in here tonight.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Sure will.
We're talking scouting directors, GMs.
Yeah, for Take Davis, right?
Oh,
Rose.
several. Yeah.
Rose.
Ted Rose is supposed to be a first rounder, late first rounder.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Bates fouled that off to stay alive. Breaking ball at 84.
Yeah, good battle right here. And that was the best breaking ball I've seen him throw too. He's thrown 2 good ones. But the reason he's getting a piece of that, it's only 2100 spin. It's not a hammer.
13th time this year Stanford has scored 10 or more in a ball game. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Called strike 3. Pumped a fastball in there. But 4 runs for the Cardinal here in the 6th. It is 10-1. And
The real fun just getting started. The celebration is on.
College World Series coverage starts June 12th on ESPN and the family of networks from Omaha downtown at the Market. Beautiful, beautiful venue. It is one of those things. I say it only because I mean it. If you've never been, you should go. It is the one event in American sports that every American, if you like baseball, you will love it. If you love baseball, it'll be a game changer for you.
Hey, what about the party outside the stadium?
Yeah, the old Rosenblatt now used to be pretty good over the left field wall now.
There's no doubt about it, but pretty good downtown.
Pretty good downtown, absolutely. They've done a terrific job. Omaha's the perfect place for it. They really, really take care of these teams when they go, and fans have a terrific time. And
it's awesome.
Of course, I know everybody with our company is excited to be a part of it. That coverage starts in June. Got plenty of road to go before they get to Omaha. That ball on the ground, sharply hit Gian, and that's out number 1 in the 7th for the Bears off the bat of Kadoma.
Gian has been impressing me with his defensive skill set.
Been solid.
I like one-hand players in the infield.
The guy they can't shake is at the plate. Gannon Snyder.
This guy had some
2 doubles. He only hit 5 in the whole season. He's got 2 today. And has scored the Cal run in the top of the 3rd. Foul that away.
He's had some balls that he's pulled. Two that he smoked down the line and then off the wall.
Erzpalmer.
Left field.
Erzpalmer's just trying to settle in now. He's got a 9-run lead. If he can finish this, David Esker would be thrilled, would he not?
No question.
I mean,
especially as many guys as he likes to use.
Yeah.
He's got them all saved up there. Stockpile those arms so he can go back to his staff day system tomorrow, potentially.
Flip to right field. This is a long run for Sell into the corner. And it's
wow.
How about the grab by Brock Sell in the right field corner for out number 2?
Watch how far he had to run, the ground that he covered on this, and then to deal with the wall. This is a beautiful baseball play. I mean, you've got the sun, the shadow, the wall, the distance that he had to go. He's in that corner making a quality play for the Cardinal.
2 down quickly. Laced into left off the bat of Kennedy, but that will take care of Cal. He hit it right at net eye, but Prather hits a solo shot.
Thursday.
Yeah,
little in-season squeeze play.
Say, Rooney in there getting a little preseason game going.
Warmed up.
Here is Ryan Spalaro checking into the ball game. Or Spalero, rather, I beg your pardon. This is his 20th appearance. 4.5 ERA, 1-0 in 18 frames and 17 Ks in those 18 innings. And he is going to start with Moran, who drives it into the right field corner, and away he will go to second. This will be a stand-up double. Stanford has just put bat on ball this afternoon here.
That is a beautiful piece of hitting. That ball's up and out, 91 miles an hour. Watch him stay flat on this pitch. and serves it down the line at 100 miles an hour. Man, it's just beautiful hitting. Chest on the ball. Very, very sound. A clinic if you want to understand how to hit the ball to the backside.
Yep. 7 extra base hits now, Bobby, for the Cardinal.
Man, big number right there.
Gian will stand in. Pitch away. Ball 1.
And Spolero has interesting numbers. His off-speed stuff, opponent's hitting 167 off the slider, 200 off the change. It's been the fastball. It's been getting hammered at about a 380 clip.
Spolero. Strike in there to Jiang.
That pitch has been effective for him all season.
Can I just say the double play that he made stands out? Outside of that, Luke Nixon over in the bullpen area making the play. The right field catch a moment ago out there.
I like that one a lot by Sell because the ground he had to cover close to Nixon's play.
Yeah.
Really.
We greet you at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning with Duke and Virginia. I expect to have a reel of really good plays to live from day one, don't you?
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, swinging at a breaking ball in the dirt. And out on the throw to first, 2-3. Out number 1. Runner going to hold. Spolero gets him on a strikeout.
Yeah, this was actually a fastball,
yeah, it is.
With a lot of movement down. I think that's where his fastball needs to play. On the double, the ball was up.
Too much movement.
Yeah, with that arm slot, low 3/4, he needs to live at the kneecaps and below.
Here's Nat-Eye. Boy, he's had a day.
Oh, my goodness.
3 for 3, 3 RBIs. And to right he goes. That ball's hit pretty good and making the play. My goodness, Applefield backing up on the track. And holding at second is Moran. What a play this is by Kalen Applefield.
Yeah, because this ball was crushed to the backside, and those are the tough ones when they're hit right at you. Stays with it, makes the play. You got the wall in the back of your mind. And then no tag at second base, which kind of shocks me a little bit.
So 2 outs now.
With 1 out, you're taught to hang.
Yep.
No doubt about it. But you can hang on that one with your right fielder on the ground, bounce tag, and get a 90 to third base.
Luke Lavin's 0 for 3. That ball to left. And it's misplayed by Schmidt. A round will come. Sell to Moran to score, rather, after the double. That makes it 11-2. RBI for Lavin is his first of the day on his first hit.
The backside approach right here from that low 3/4 arm slot. You see the ball go away. That's perfect hitting for that arm slot and that movement. Ball's got to be caught. Just missed it, whiffed it.
Yeah. We have been told Carl Schmidt's been battling a leg injury kind of throughout the season, but the folks from Cal have not seen it flare up like this in some time. He is clearly not able to stride as he would hope to, or certainly Mike New would hope for him to, but he is gutting it out. It is a fielding error, by the way. They got Lavin. So it is not a hit, it's an error. Another ball toward the left. Schmidt to his right will have that. And that is it. But a run is in. RBI. Or no RBI, just the error on the play by Schmidt. And Stanford got another run. Well, here's our bracket in Charlotte. We start with the first round play today. Stanford Callis game 2. Don't forget Mike Fair and Devin Travis are here 50 minutes after the conclusion of this one for Notre Dame and Clemson. And then the nightcap is Louisville and Pittsburgh here in Charlotte. And then tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, Virginia Duke's already in the books. And the winner of this will see Miami about 1 o'clock. And the Blue Devils, well, if you didn't hear about Duke, you will read in the papers. They put 21 on the board, most they've ever scored in an ACC tournament game today. 18 two-out RBIs for Duke today. And Caden Smith tied a record that was set in 1985 at this event by Mike Murphy of Maryland.
Have a day.
Oh, my God. Transfer from Charleston Southern, hit 2 home runs. There have been a bundle of home runs hit here already. Prather's was the 9th already of the tournament. And we're not through 2 ball games. And we got the power company in here tonight.
And that's an intriguing matchup tomorrow morning with Chris Pollard.
Say that. First pitch swinging. Line shot. Is that caught? Nat-eye on the shoe tops.
Nat-eye is
Look at him.
everywhere today.
He's laughing. Can't believe I caught it.
The jump he has on this ball, he goes immediately in. It's a line drive and takes it right off the shoelaces.
Look at this. I think he gets up smiling. Meanwhile, you get your first look at the new Stanford pitcher, Ben Reimers, sophomore from Aliso Viejo, California, into the ball game. He's a legacy. His dad, Tom, played baseball at Stanford in the mid-90s, helped the Cardinal to a Pac-10 title and a trip to the College World Series in 1995. Tom was drafted by the White Sox in that June draft that year.
Okay. He's a subby. It was that below sidearm release point with that sweeping breaking ball from that slot.
So after they robbed Campbell, here is Schmidt, who's been on base twice. That ball rolled on to third, scooped up over there. J.J. Moran throws across, and Schmidt is out.
And J.J. taking his time right there, knowing he has lots of time with the injury running down the line.
Yep. Olmstead with 2 out in the 8th now.
You know, Wes, you see a lot of these subby guys. He's just below sidearm. They're like 84, 85. Reimers is 92, 93 from there.
Yeah.
It's another level.
Yeah, he comes from the closed frame delivery. Look at that. 89. And a swing through by Lawson Olmstead. Cal had won 4 of their last 6 against the ACC coming in. And that ball is popped and I think out of play. That'll reach the seats on the right field side. But they have caught Stanford making plays here today. 1 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th, 3 in the 5th, 4 in the 6th, and 1 in the 7th. 11 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. And that is a call, strike 3. Tell you what, Reimers is coming in for work. I'd like to play some more, Coach, if we can.
That's nasty at the bottom of the strike zone.
Well, Carolina comes to Charlotte here on Friday. They'll be looking to defend the title they won a year ago in Durham. Scott Forbes' team second in the race in the ACC. And the team that went 25-5 in the league, how about Von Lackey, Jaron Avincula, former Cal Bear. And then the surprise of the ACC this year, Boston College.
Wofford 2.0. Todd Interdonato has it going on up there.
Yeah, it does. So we'll see the Eagles here. They will also be here on Thursday night. Bobby, what about Boston College? They got swept pretty badly, convincingly by Georgia Tech last weekend, but on the whole, they've had a terrific year.
Terrific year, and they just ran into a Georgia Tech team that, I mean, that's a generational type team. But that's a club that's going to do some damage in a regional.
The ball spiked off the mitt of the third baseman, Campbell, and toward left field. We got a new left fielder, and it's a double off the bat of Brock Kettleson. Oh, it's an error. They called that an error, too?
Wow.
It's a tough scoring over there.
102 miles an hour.
Tough scoring.
Smoked. Yeah, I guess it's right at him.
Kettleson
didn't
just
have to move
dropped
his
a
feet.
hammer on that ball.
Yeah, didn't have to move his feet. I'll tell you what, in the big leagues, I call that a hit.
Here's Teddy Tokimes. Kettleson, by the way, batted for
College
Sasaki.
baseball, though.
In left field, by the way, now is Jordy Lopez to replace Carl Schmidt. So Lopez in left. There's a look at Lopez. So Kettleson is aboard here in the 8th. There he is at second. And Tokheim can end this ball game with a ball in the gap.
You got to be careful right here because this guy can absolutely play. He is Stanford's best hitter.
Shift around to the left, employed by the Bears. And now they'll throw back to the bag.
Teddy Tokheim got it going last AB. Smoked a double down the line on a hanging breaking ball.
Toward right.
West Boston College, though, like you said, outstanding year, and it's because of their pitching.
Yeah.
3 left-handers on the weekend have been very, very good, except for this weekend against Georgia Tech.
Yep.
That's happened to a lot of pitchers for Georgia Tech, averaging almost 11 runs a game.
One
Number
ball
one in the country.
Oh, yeah. Foul back. Tokheim wants some more here after the 2-run double in the 6th.
Yes, he does.
Winner gets Miami tomorrow.
This kid just looks hitterish in the box, doesn't he?
Stanford, by the way, hosted the Canes in April and only won the back end game. Lost the first 2, 6-3 and 4-3. Beat him in the getaway game 14-6. 1-2 it is. Got him. Strikeout pitch. 1 away.
That's 2 strikeouts for him today. Highly unusual for Teddy Tokheim. Just comes off this breaking ball to the pull side. Been a little early with that front hip and front shoulder. You can see it leaking on the stride. Needs to get back through the middle with his energy. He's so good through the middle of the field. That's why he's dominated his freshman season.
California, by the way, has gone to Trent Roach as their 6th pitcher of the day. And throw down to third, slap the tag on him. Kettleson tried to get from second to third, and boy, what a throw this is from Hideki Prather behind the dish to Cade Campbell at third.
He can play the game. Bragging on him earlier. Swings the bat. An A-plus defensive player. This is just on the money. Look at that tag right there, too. That's what we call a V-tag.
McDonald tried to hold up, couldn't.
Wes, that V-tag, you let the ball travel, then your glove goes straight down to the base runner. You don't sweep it back go out and get the ball, you let it travel, and then boom, right down on the runner.
That ball on the ground to second, handled Ericart, and that will take care of the Cardinal here in the 8th. We go to the 9th. Stanford 11, Cal 2. We're in Charlotte at the ACC Baseball Championship. (11-2) Stanford on the way to meeting the 5-seed Miami in tomorrow's second game of the second round here at the ACC Baseball Championship. And coming up tonight, 50 minutes after we're done here, Notre Dame and Clemson. And then follow that is Louisville and Pitt tonight. And Mike Farron and Devin Travis will be here for all of those games this evening, and I hope those boys get home before the clock strikes.
No doubt.
Wednesday. Here is Austin Steves from Petaluma, California. 6 foot, 206 pound sophomore. He becomes the 5th different Cardinal pitcher of the day. 2-0 with an ERA sub-4 over 11 1/3, Bobby.
Yeah, only 11 1/3 this season. Trying to get some work. Coach Esker throwing him out there, saving the rest of his bullpen because they throw a lot of guys every single game. They've done it all season.
Yep. So Cal's going to start the 9th inning here.
There's Eske right there.
Yep. Mike New's team puts Nikao in the plate. This is Taichi Nikao. First pitch swinging and to right field. It is flagged down by Sell for out number 1. So Nikao batting for Applefield. Ericart stepping in here. Brady is 0 for 3. Pitch is up from Steves, the left-handed sophomore. Last chance for the Golden Bears. That's off the plate, 2-0. Bobby, given Thursday, Friday, Saturday last weekend, when do you think Eske will be content to roll back around maybe with some guys he's a little more familiar with in the lineup, as they say?
Well, you're going to see,
from a pitching perspective,
you're going to see the MVP of their pitching staff tomorrow. Moore, that's their guy.
Yep.
He's a stopper. They'll use him at any point of the game. They'll bring him in the 4th, the 5th. It doesn't really matter.
Talking about Trevor Moore, the senior, right-handed
Yep,
senior.
that's him.
Okay.
Trevor Moore. And he does it. He really competes in the strike zone. He's got a quality cut fastball. Hard to hit. Righties and lefties have had trouble with that pitch all season long.
After the walk to Ericart, here's Kadoma.
He spins it really well. Everything's in the 200s, the curveball, 190, the cutter, under 200. I mean, it's a lot of spin and in the zone and went a long way, 424 feet.
So in traffic is what you're telling me. Look at those people out there stopping on 4th Street. Telling you, man. All right. And out from behind the plate goes Luke Lavin. And
I think Coach Esker is going to get another arm in here. He's not messing around.
It's 11-4. Stanford does have activity in the bullpen. That's Colt Peterson. freshman from Orange, California. And back behind the plate will come Luke Lavin here. David Esker. And now we get the move. Thomas Eager is the pitching coach for the Cardinal. And I believe we're going to get to see Mr. Peterson here. In the ninth, after the 2-run homer by Kadoma, we'll see the 6th pitcher of the ball game for the Cardinal of Stanford, who lead Cal 11-4. 11 appearances during the season in the ACC for Colt Peterson from Orange, California, who comes in 2-1 on the year with just 12 innings of work. You see 19 Ks and 29 frames, but at 6 feet 180, what do we see, Bobby, in the spreadsheet?
Peterson is a slider guy. Opponent's hitting 188 off that pitch. Throws it quite often, almost as much as his fastball.
6th pitcher of the ball game for David Esker and the Cardinal of Stanford.
I think Coach Esker wants strikes. Peterson is a strike thrower. Let's get this game over with. That's what he's saying.
1 out. Winner gets Miami tomorrow.
There it is.
1-0 the count. Gannon Snyder, 2 doubles to start the day. He's 2 for 3. Playing in right field today, or first base today, Daniel Murillo is out. Had Cal advanced here, Murillo possibly could have played tomorrow. He is with the team. And the feeling was he would be reevaluated tonight for potential play tomorrow. If that's going to happen, Cal's got to find 7 or 8 runs here.
Peterson showing some good depth on that slider. Loves to throw it. It's the first fastball we've seen him feature at 92.
Yeah.
Throws his slider almost 40% of the time. You're going to see it right here.
Peterson takes his time. Waits for it to burn down on the pitch clock. That got to 2 before he cut it loose.
Yeah, that was close.
Yeah.
That almost looked like an old school tempo between pitches right there. It's going to be close again. Taking a while. Has his pitch comm on his wrist.
Yep. Here's the 2-2. On the ground towards short, no. Diving through, and it got by Bates. 1 out hit off the bat of Snyder, who's home base for a 3rd time today. 2 doubles and a single now.
Snyder has a double and a single on breaking balls today, and that's a good breaking ball from Peterson. He hits it right through the middle of the field.
Now here's Hideki Prather, who hit a solo shot in the 7th with 1 out.
I love watching this kid play.
And away for a ball.
Very, very solid baseball player.
Prather Jr., catcher at 332 when the day started. Now 335, up a couple points, had a on-base percentage now at 405, slugging at 635. OPS is 1.040. Bob, he's ready to go now.
He's solid.
Yep.
In the last 2 weeks, over 365 batting average.
Yep. If they don't see him again before the draft, they'll feel pretty good about what they've got on his file, don't you think?
No doubt.
Yeah. 2 balls and a strike.
Not to mention his defensive skill set.
1 out here in the 9th. Yep. That just rolled over in front of the dish. Lavin going to scoop it up, going to throw to first. That's out number 2. Well, what a good play by Tokheim on the back end of that. That ball was ripped down the line by the catcher, Luke Lavin.
Teddy Tokheim is going to need some
cold
therapy.
Tub. Teddy Tokheim's going to need
look at all the stretching he's done right here.
Yeah,
several plays where he's had to use the entire frame.
He's
got the wrong foot though. He's reaching out with his glove foot on this one. You see right there? You get more extension if you leave your throwing foot on the base.
If he reached with the other foot, he'd be facing, turning his back to the...
No, he can go backhand on that. Yeah,
okay.
Sure.
All right.
Just like a layup in basketball. You get full extension.
Here's
go after the ball.
Here's Jet Kennedy. And that is lined and caught to end the ball game by J.J. Morin. How about that?
That's a heck of a play right there. J.J. can play the game at third base.
Yep.
Solid win for the Stanford Cardinal over their rival, the Cal Bears. It's going to be interesting to see tomorrow what happens with both these winner brackets games.
The old 12-5 staring us in the face at 1 o'clock. We'll start the afternoon tomorrow morning actually at 9 a.m. with Virginia Duke, then Miami at Stanford. Still to come, Notre Dame Clemson tonight, Louisville Pitt, as well with Mike Farron and Devin Travis. The winner, Aiden Keenan, he's 1-3 on the year. Otto Espinoza, 2-3, takes a loss. Cal season comes to a close at 29-26. Stanford plays on. For Bobby Miranda, Tom Schofield, our producer, Steve Turnberger, our director, Wes Durham from Uptown Charlotte. Mike Farron, Devin Travis will be with you in 50 minutes. So long from Charlotte.
Hello and welcome to Authentic ACC, as we'll take a look at spring football for the North Carolina Tar Heels. My name is Jones Angel. I'll be guiding you through the next hour as we take an in-depth look at Carolina football. And we're going to hear a lot of interviews. You're going to hear from brand new offensive coordinator for Carolina, that is Bobby Petrino. Who would have ever thought you would see Coach Petrino in Chapel Hill? But he's gone through his first spring. You'll hear from Coach Petrino. One of the leaders of this Carolina team, wide receiver Jordan Shipp. He sat down in our podcast studio here in Chapel Hill, so you're going to hear a bunch from Jordan as well. You'll hear from Coach Belichick here in just a moment. He met with the media prior to spring practice. Also, we'll take a preview look at Carolina traveling all the way to Ireland to start the 2026 campaign as the Heels take on TCU. So a lot to cover as we move through the hour. Let's start with the head coach of the Tar Heels, now entering his second season in Chapel Hill. Before spring practice began, Bill Belichick met with the media to give an update on his Tar Heels.
And now it's time to start practicing. So it's a different stage in the off season, but one that we're excited to embrace and get started on. Obviously, there's a lot of changes from last year, but I'd say the big difference between this year and last year for me is just that we have our team now. This is, going to be a big percentage of it. Last year, we were obviously late coming in on the recruiting end, late coming in on the portal end. And then at the end of spring ball, we had a lot of changes between the end of spring ball and the start of fall camp. Our 2 quarterbacks last year in spring ball didn't take 1 snap for us during the season. And so, things like that.